Stop giving this guy attack damage! And...
Yeah, I think I literally just saw you die.
Probably did. Now I do have it where you can't hear us, so.
I had my broadcast thing on. Besides, I heard myself. Let me just fix that real quick.
Bruh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, under no regard. I have a 100 card deck, which under no regard is a legal match for a card deck in Magic. It's just like it is in Yu-Gi-Oh! The card deck in Magic is 60 cards. Depending on the rules, it's 60 cards. I've got two cards in my 100 card deck that under any regard
Ooh.
Should absolutely mess with people's brains and perception. You're echoing very badly right now.
I know, my other headset's charging, so sorry. Is that better?
Yeah. You know, in my extra deck, I've got some extra green lands, some extra black lands. I've got some extra sleeves. I've got some other black swamp monsters. And some sorceries and some instants. And also in this extra deck, I've got another commander. I've got an emblem card, an emblem token card. I've got 2 pirate token creatures. I've got 5 token artifact treasures. I've got 3 assassin token creatures. And I've got a token card that I won't mention just yet. I'm gonna mention it last. But the commander card that I've got in the extra deck is Vraska Relic Seeker. It's a legendary planeswalker Vraska legendary planeswalker commander card. It's got a total of 6 token points on it. You need to have 1 green, 1 black, and 4 random land to summon it. But it has a +2, create a 2/2 black pirate token creature with menace. That's +2. That's +2 for your thing. And the best part about that is I've got 2 extra pirate token cards. The best part about that is having those 2, I can have 2 of those on the field, which increases my commander to 10 if I need to. And the best part about that is I've got a -3, which destroy target artifacts, creature, or enhancement, create colorless treasure artifact token with tap, sacrifice this card, add 1 mana of any color to your life pool.
This fucking bullshit.
And that's why I've got the extra green and extra black cards in my extra deck. Additionally, I've got a -10, which is target player's life total becomes 1. And that's the best part about this commander, is that that card can do that. So that's kind of that's a fuck with your mind commander card, because if I get both those pirate token cards on the field, and then that makes my commander card a 10 total life points essentially on the commander's ability skill points. By doing that, is if I minus all those abilities and use the -10 ability on the commander, I basically have my opponent's life points go to 1, and then so long as I can take them out in one go, it's an ultimate fuck me card. Additionally, the commander card I have in the deck is Vraska the Unseen, which costs 1 green, 1 black, and 3 extra mana card. It is a normal planeswalker Vraska card. It has 5 ability points right off the rip. Plus 1 ability point until your next turn. Whenever you create, and whenever a creature deals combat damage, you Vraska the Unseen, destroy that creature, which is kind of nice. And by doing that, I can basically negate any attack that my opponent throws at my commander card, which is kind of nice because say that my opponent attacks all, like, say he's got 3 monsters on the field. If he uses all 3 monsters to attack my commander card, the bonus of this card, the bonus of this card is that I can basically tell them on my next turn I'm going to be using my commander's +1 ability, which reads, until your next turn, whenever a creature deals combat damage to Vraska the Unseen, which is the commander on the field, destroy that creature, and I can +1. So thanks to him or my opponent attacking my
fucking god,
cards, I can destroy all 3 cards and gain 3 counter points on the card. And then I have a -3 counterpoint. Destroy non-land permanent to be which means a separate card. And then I've also got a -7. Put 3/1/1 black assassin creature tokens on the battlefield. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Keep in mind, put 3/1/1 black assassin creature tokens onto the battlefield.
Kid, I need your help on this, please.
For the love of God, it's not hard to believe this.
Never mind that.
Here's what you're gonna do. After this game ends, do not start a match. Show me what's in your deck. Not only does this commander in the deck deal a brain damage amount of messing with you, I have a land card in this card deck. This card is a very special card. It is a legendary snow land card. This card enters the battlefield with 10 ice counters on it. You have to tap 3 land to remove an ice counter on this card. Whenever this card has no ice counters on it, sacrifice it. If you do,
here's my deck.
Put a legendary 2020 indestructible or legendary 2020 black avatar creature token with flying and indestructible named Merit Lage onto the battlefield. It's a card that can attack opponent directly and kill them in that turn. Alright, hold on. I don't want to see what in your. I don't want to see your card list. I want to see your actual deck. First off, go down to your extra deck. Go to that white card, the Synchro. Okay, yeah. So. Okay, hold on. So that's a warrior synchro. Okay, can I go up to your main deck? And now go over to your monsters. Show me that first one, because I know you've got 3 of them.
No. This one?
No. In your deck, your main deck. Show me the first monster right up there. So you got 3 of them. Yeah. Okay. So Dragon one more. Well, hold on. Go back to.
They're legit all the same.
Go back to just. I wasn't done reading that. so 19. Okay, so go to the second different card. So go to your fourth card, you know, the one to the right of the third one. So from left to right, go to the second monster. Okay. Get rid of that card. Get rid of that card. Get rid of both of those cards. Nope. No. Keep your blue eyes. No. Keep the blue eyes. Keep both the blue eyes.
Bruh.
I said get rid of the card you had highlighted, the fucking 4-star monster. But keep the blue eyes. But first off,
Where did those blue eyes go?
there's a blue eyes right there.
I swear, sometimes the fucking screen's too small.
Go down. Past your spells, there's a blue eyes. Besides, just fucking type it.
I forgot the eyes. There, it's back.
Add your blue eyes, your 2 blue eyes. Add both of them.
Alright, why not?
Now go back to your main deck. The 2 monsters right there to the left of the blue eyes. Yeah, those 2. Get rid of those 2. Alright, now go to the monster to the right of the blue eyes.
This one?
Yeah. And if this card is graveyard, because it's destroyed on the field, it's
This is what the game gave me. I just didn't mess with anything.
Get rid of that card. Get rid of that card. Alright, now hold on. We're done here, fusions. No, there's a trap, so fusions. Extra deck. Okay, so go to the 2 fusions on the right next to the synchro. Okay. Okay, check monsters must be cannot be destroyed by battle with. Okay. Alright, so go back up. Well, hold on. Don't go back up yet. Go one card to the left. Alright, so go on up to your main deck. In order for those fusions to work, you need to have at least a Lord of D and also Divine Dragon Ragnarok in the deck for it to work. So that's... So if you go up to the first card and show me what that card is real quick.
It is the Monster Dragon.
Okay, so then Blue Eyes. What was the card to the right of the Blue Eyes?
The Dark Hex. Dark Hex, so it's Sealed Fusion.
Okay, so the problem with these two cards is they're not really worth it. You need to have the fusion to go with those cards, so you can get rid of those two. Okay, hold on. Go
I
back
don't even
to
know
the
why I got you.
Okay, well, go back to the card that you were just looking at. Okay, so keep those. Go to the cards to the two copies to the right. There's Lord of D, so
I have two of them.
alright, keep those in there. Go to the card at the end.
There's two of these as well.
Yeah, I know, but go to the card that's at the end. Right there. It's card attacks. Keep that card, go to the first card on second row.
It's the same card.
Okay, then keep both of those, and then go to the second card of second row.
Axe Dragon.
Okay, third card, or the second, would be the fourth card, second row.
Caster Dragon. There's two of them. Lighter, I mean.
They're destroyed by battle monsters attack. Okay, keep those. Go to the card that's next.
Strong Wind Dragon God.
Let me show that battle with the monsters. This card is tribute summoned by the tribute drains of monster. It gains attack equals half. Get rid of that card.
Then I got sort of the White Dragon.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't... The card that you just got rid of, it doesn't... Unless you have summoned a Blue Eyes White Dragon, it won't actually do anything, because it only takes half of the attack of that monster. So it's not really a good card to have. Go back to the card you're just looking at. Or that one, no. Okay, if this card is always treated as a Blue Eyes, this card is always treated as. Oh, hold up, card. I can't. No.
Sorry.
Go back to. Alright, so this card is treated normal monster while in the hand or grave. The card is never summoned as much summoned. You target one spell trap on your opponent's control and banish it. If your opponent controls monster, quick tribute this card is for summon one blows. You only have one of those? Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna try and hope to further extend this deck. You're gonna try and hope you get another one of those cards. But now
I think
go
I
to the
have
card
another
after
one.
that. Well, no, you've only got that one. Yeah, go to this card after that. Get rid of it. Just utterly get rid of it. Okay, so looking at 37 cards. Okay, keep both of those. Move on to the next two.
Next 3.
Yeah, next 3, yeah. Okay, keep those, go to the next cards.
Discard 1 card, then target 1 monster on the field. Place on target on top of the deck.
No, get rid of those. It's only going to help your enemy out there. Look at this. June, summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. Using the monsters you control as its fusion material. Banish this card from your graveyard. Enjoy 1 fusion monster from your graveyard. Return it to the extra deck. Keep those 2. Move on to the next 2. Keep those 2, move on to the last 2.
Target 1 dragon normal monster.
Let me just let me read it. It's gonna be so much easier. Because I can barely hear you over the normal sound. I have this card. Hey, nice. I have this card in my Yu-Gi-Oh deck actually. It's my extra deck. Well, it's in my collection extra deck. So yeah, turn 1 dragon type normal monster to give us something like that. Okay, so keep those 2, but actually get rid of one of those. Get rid of one of those.
Alright.
And go back to the Lord of D ritual thing right above that trap.
Yep.
Get rid of one of those. Okay, now go back to the fusion card in your extra deck where you need to have Lord of D into one other card.
I have Divine Ragnarok.
So if you got Divine Ragnarok, you need to add 2 of those cards into your main deck.
What, the Lord of Ragnarok?
If you have the Divine Dragon Ragnarok, you need to add 2 of those cards into your extra deck.
I know it's here.
It's not in the deck.
What was it, the Ragnarok?
Divine Dragon Ragnarok. So if you type in Divine Space D, it's going to show up.
Divine Space D.
No, D-I. No, D-I. B-I-N-E. B-I-B. I. No. Divine. D-I-V-I-N-E. That's divide. That's not. Go back. That is divide. Just type in D-I-V-I. You'll be fine. There it is. Add the both of those cards. Okay. Now that's. Show me those cards. What they look like, real quick. I am actually take a look at them real quick. Okay, so. Problem is, you don't exactly have a lot of defense monsters around. What other fusion cards for your extra deck do you have?
I don't think that many.
Just check your extra fusion dragon cards. You'll have to go to your card list. So fusion, the third one. So if you go to your card list in your all cards, and then bring up where you just were in that menu. And select fusion, it'll show your fusion monsters. You have to, so, okay. Get rid of, in that menu, you'll see fusion. There you go. Hit OK. Now, get rid of the DBI part of the search bar.
I have none of those.
Is that the only two you have?
Yup.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, go to your traps then. Traps on the right hand side for the third row. Yeah, those. Right. So it's just overall good to have. Go to the final card, third row. Keep both of those cards. Go to the other card on last row. Okay, so during your opponent's turn, at damage calculation, make the battle damage you take on this battle 0. On this battle 0, if you do draw a card. Okay, so keep both of those cards. Go to the second to last card. Okay, so no one face a monster. a Silty Graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one face-up monster you control. You need to have both of these cards in your deck. So if you go over to your card list and set it to traps.
I forgot I called the hunt.
So it's the one on the right hand side. There you go. Now actually use both call the hunted. Use both of them.
Alright.
Now go back to your main deck. Now the final that card right there, the third one from the last. That one, yeah. And when the card in effect is activated, that will destroy 2 or more cards you control. In effect, you destroy that card. If that is to reflect, get rid of that card. Well, hold on. Before you do that. Wait, hold on, honey. Go back down to your extra deck. Go to your extra deck.
Alright.
Go over.
Yep, I'm under the water.
And then go over to the 3-card one again. Okay, yeah, nope, you didn't need that trap card. Alright, now go over to your trap card list. I want you to okay, so I'm seeing some good ones. Thinking about redemption this turn, your monsters cannot be destroyed. Battle this turn. Okay, now go over to the one to the right. Okay, yeah, no. Add that to your deck. Now go to the card to the right. Add both of those cards. Now the problem here is there's one other card I saw in that list. So if you go one to the right and go one down in that card list. Go one to the right. Okay, so that's what I thought that was. Alright, go back to your deck. Okay, so go down. On the final row, there's the 2 cards that are the second pair on the left-hand side. Yeah. Okay. Go one to the right. get rid of both of those cards. Now go back over to your card list. You saw the card that I told you to look for?
The tornado?
Yeah, Dust Tornado, yeah. So with that one, you want to add both of those. Okay, so now go down to your extra deck. Get rid of that synchro. Don't need that. Okay, now, so here's how you're gonna play this deck, okay? You've got Call the Haunted, and you've got the card right above your fusion you're looking at right now. You've got the trap card right above that fusion you're looking at. Yeah, so basically with Call the Haunted, if your opponent destroys a monster, you've got that as a backup for a turn. Additionally, you've got a card like this, which makes it so your opponent cannot attack your turn, whatever. And this also helps. This card helps out in the case of you needing an extra round to be capable of activating one of those fusion cards. Because you want to play this card deck. This card deck you want to play. Kind of early fusion, then. So you want to play kind of passive, using your spell cards and your trap cards to try to get your turn through strategically, so that you don't take as much damage, so that you can ultimately use a lot of your lower tier cards, like the 2, 3, 4 star cards on the field, to summon one of your 6-star cards, for example. Like if you go to that first trio set card, so something like that, if you manage to get all 3 of those on the field, right?
Right.
You manage to get all 3 of those on the field, and then if you go over to the right, to the one to the right of that. I can't remember what that one was. That might have been. Yeah, so if you go to the 2 pair to the right of the blue eyes. Alright, now go over to the 2 pair to the left or to the right of the Lord of D on the second row. Okay, so yeah, so here's what you want to be wary of. So with both of these cards, you want to make sure you've got both of these in defense position. Now, with your the card to the right of that one, you want to have something like this in attack position, and you want to try and get either one of those 2 cards you want to try and get one of both of those two cards. So out of those two pairs, you want to make sure you have one each on the field, and you want to make sure they're face up. And then the three on top there, you want to try and get all three of those on the field in face up attack position, or ultimately get one of the three on the top row or both of those cards. And if you go to the left one more time, make sure that's what I'm thinking it is. No. To left. Three to left. So yeah, so with this card, Lancer or Dragonoot, and the two dragon cards to the right of Lancer Dragonoot, and then the three dragon cards that are 4-star on the top row, you want to make sure you want to have all five, you want to have 5 of any of these 7 cards total on your field face up. With the Lancer Dragonoots, you want to make sure they're face up defense position. The 2 cards to the right of Lancer Dragonoot, you want to make sure they're face up attack position. And then the 3 cards on top, you want to make sure they're face up attack position. By having any number of these cards, 5 total on the field, face up attack position, unless it's Lancer Dragonoot face up defense position, you can use, if you go down to your extra deck,
The 5-headed dragon, I'm guessing.
yeah, so the one that you have to use 5 dragon type monsters to fusion. If you are able to get any number of those 7 cards in those positions face up, you're able to use those 5 to summon this card.
You only can have 5 dragons and 5 attack and 5 traps.
I know. That's the point. That's the point. Of the 5 dragon monsters, so of the 3 on top in the top row, and then the 2 Lancer Dragonoots and the 2 dragon type pair to the right of Lancer Dragonoots. If you have all 5 of those dragon type monsters on the field face up, you're able to use those 5 dragon type monsters to fusion into this dragon fusion monster. So then that frees up 4 more spaces on the field for you in your dragon in your monster field of the side of your field, and you get this fusion monster. And then whatever monsters you are using on the field as well, you can then focus on full defense. You can then focus on full defense with this monster and try and use your Divine Dragon type card and Lord of D to summon your second fusion monster and then wipe the board, or you could use another one of your dragon type monsters and your Lord of D, for example, and summon one of your 6-star cards, the ones to the right, the gold looking card that's rare, right next to the card pair that's to the right of Lancer Dragonoots.
The Kaiser Glider, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's 6-star card. That's 6-star card. You can then, once you have that 5 card fusion type monster, you could then try and summon this guy, and then you can use your spell cards that you have right now, and especially the one to the first one on the right, on the second row on the right hand side. That one comes in real handy if you manage to summon the Lord of D and Divine Dragon fusion monster. That one, so it comes in handy if you summon that fusion type monster. And the rest of your spell cards and trap cards basically help you negate any real attacking threat, so that you can start getting some plays on the field to get better cards from the cards you have already equipped in your deck. So it's a defensive, offensive strategic class. So that can also be declared as a defensive, offensive deck if you manage to get your fusions right off the rip easier. Now keep in mind, it's going to take some deck learning to get used to the deck. And you'll also, once you learn how to play the deck, you'll also know what is a bad hand and
what's
is
a good hand
in case you need to forfeit. Right.
I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've wanted to do it, but like there was too many controls on like the board games, so it's just like, bruh, I don't understand this.
Yeah, I understand.
Free trap, bruh.
Hold on. So, okay, hold on. Yeah, show me the spell. Okay, so here's what you want to do. You want to go over to the sandstorm one on the right hand side, the dust storm current. Okay, so sure. Okay, so here's what we do. So you're gonna set one of your spell cards on the field.
Which one?
So they're the same card regardless. You set one of them on the field. You're also, it's gonna say set your trap card and set one, not all three, only one of those stamping destruction spell cards.
What about the dragon?
And then once you set your stamping, one of the stampings, then summon your dragon in attack position.
And a main turn.
Yeah.
Do I use it or no?
No, only use it when he has a card that, wait, hold on.
I can't even tell what
wait,
it
hold on.
is.
No, you'll be fine. Just don't use it.
Oh, attack damage. He's gonna kill that card, so...
Oh, wait, fuck. Then use it, yes, then use it. And by doing that, you can destroy the spell.
Do I just set another one or no?
And then, set another one of your stamping too.
You got one card. And it gave me the blue eyes. Not what I'm thinking.
The problem with Blue Eyes is an 8-star, so you would need
Yeah.
3 cards to do that. So, hold on. What does the stamping card do again? Hold on. Stamping card. What's stamping card do? No, don't place it. I just want to know what the stamping card does. If you control one dragon type monster. Alright, no. That won't be really useful right now. Just,
Do I battle?
Yeah,
Just hit
I
a
would
field?
attack him, yeah. I would attack him,
Back to him. I like the bunny. Alright. Fusion. Is that even gonna be useful?
What does that do again? Yeah, so that actually comes in handy for your fusion cards, but doesn't help you at the moment. So the reason why this is in your deck is because this card is always treated as Polymerization, which fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck. Using monsters you control as fusion material, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one fusion monster in your graveyard, returning to the extra deck. So basically, you can use this card to fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using the monsters you control as fusion material. So something like this would actually be very useful with the card that requires fusion, Lord of D and the Divine Dragon thing, because it only requires 2 cards to summon. So the best part about that and this card is if you get one more card on the field, you should be able to use this card to summon that fusion monster, since it would automatically activate as 2 fusions. Well, no, you shouldn't end. You shouldn't end.
Well, then what do you want me to do?
So, what does stamping do again? It destroys spell or trap, right?
Yep.
Alright, so then I would attack his face down because it's in face down to print, so it's not really going to hurt you as much.
Oh, that was a weak card.
And then I would end your turn after that.
And he disrupts it. Another attack, please. Oh no, okay. Wait,
yeah, go to your ring of destruction for a second. It's turn. Okay. Put that face down. You're gonna save that for his warrior that he keeps special summoning back in the graveyard.
yeah, there is something very special.
And then destroy his second, actually no, destroy that card again. Destroy his defensive card again. You're gonna wait. Actually no, hold on, don't do it, don't. Destroy the face down, destroy the face down, destroy the face down. Let's do it, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late.
Trap card.
And then in turn. Yep, in turn. Can't do anything else right now.
Let me guess, he's gonna put down a trap card. Silver Cry.
Okay, so we've got it here. Options are there, so what did that do again? With normal, target one dragon normal monster on the graveyard in your graveyard special. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't help you right now either. So the only thing you can really do right now as it stands is just attack one of the 2 face downs he has.
Brought it back from the dead.
That's when you use your card. If it lets you.
It won't. You only can do it once. You only can attack once.
That's where Ring of Destruction comes in.
It doesn't activate.
Alright, yeah, just change it, just change it. Wait, hold on. Ring of Destruction has to where he special summons it back and then attacks you, right?
I can do it right now. Because that card he just put down is the same one from the beginning.
Okay, yeah, activate it. Activate it on his face up.
Come on, bro.
It's part of the card, trust me. It's part of the card.
No, dude, I'm fucking dude.
Hold on. That's not supposed to happen. No, that's...
Do you see why I'm stuck now?
In the game. Just in the game completely. That's literally not allowed. What that AI just did is literally not allowed. You cannot summon...
That happens every
cards.
time too. That always happens, and I don't get it.
You're literally not able to summon 2 cards. You can only special summon. You can only summon. Alright, well, number 1, you can only normal summon 1 card. And on top of that, even under special summon rules, you're not allowed to special summon 2 cards by 1 card's card effect. So, number 1, you cannot special. So, you can normal summon once. That's your normal summon for the turn. Then you can special summon due to a card effect, which you can then use to special summon another card, but on that other card, that card cannot special summon one other special summon card. That's not how the game works. It just doesn't work like that.
I want you to read that.
Summons are allowed to special summon. Yeah, either via card effects or monster report. Yeah, I understand that. Special summons allowed by rules. Yeah, no, but that of course. Yeah, no, but that, like, that's where right here in the second part comes into play. Special summon is wait, no, fuck, dude, I was reading that. That's where what it said in the second paragraph of it. Special summoning is basically allowing you to, under not normal, but legal degree, to special summon another card in face-up attack or defense position due to a card effect of another card. However, you cannot special summon another card due to another card effect if that card is special summoned. It does not let you do that. Even in legal, like, legitimate games, you're not allowed to do that. That's literally why I'm telling you this is something in the game that you're playing that shouldn't be there, because it's literally not able to do that. Like I'm telling you right now, that's literally unpassable because of an illegal card effect. You're not...
You there?
as I was saying before my headset unplugged, that's literally not passable because that's not supposed to happen. That is an illegal card effect move. It is literally should not be happening. Because of that rule where it showed in the summoning lit, like the summoning rule for it, for special summoning, you can use a card effect once normal summon to special summon another monster, yes. But you cannot then use the special summoned monster to special summon another monster. It does not work that way. Additionally, the only cards that could, in theory, do that are cards with a secondary special summon effect, but these cards generally are not able to use the second special summon effect if the card is special summoned. If the card is normal summoned, you can use it to special summon a second card, but then in generally most cards in the game, if you can special summon and have a second spell card effect to special summon another card, it is not able to be special summoned another card because that card was special summoned. That's the reason why it would negate what is happening to you right now. That literally should not be happening, is what I keep telling you. The only thing I could really tell you is just don't even try. That's literally not supposed to be happening. That is how unpassable that level is how bad that should not be happening. Yeah, thanks for showing me the stream and all. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's literally not passable.
That's
like
cool.
the only way that's remotely passable in that level, like legitimately, you have to literally have God tier luck for Lord of Deed and that Divine Dragon within the first couple of turns to special summon that fusion monster early game before he can really start putting cards on the field. That's literally the only possible way that you can do anything in the game. And keeping in mind also having the one card that I told you about. Where it basically negates him. It basically negates him from attacking that round. Those cards will really help in handy too. And so, in case you almost get fucked, those cards will help out a lot too. So you really, the only way that's actually remotely passable, you really gotta pray to God you've got good luck. And hope, really hope, you get it.
He really draw that forward again. Ooh. divine, I was gonna do. Try summoning the diviner now.
Oh, I'm not even watching anymore. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, that is how undeniably bad it is. It's literally not beatable. Your only hope of beating that opponent, legitimately, is getting Lord of D and the Divine Dragon within the first 4 turns. By the 4th or 5th turn, special summoning or fusion summoning both of them into the Fusion Dragon that comes with them, and by your 5th, 6th, or 7th turn, having your spell cards and your trap cards in effect to be capable of defending yourself from any attack. Additionally, trying to get 2 cards on the field to then use that 1 card that you pulled that I told you last game that it wouldn't be useful until you pulled that card, had 2 dragon type monsters on the field, so that once you had legitimately fusioned the Lord of D and the Divine Dragon monster into your field, you could use the 2 other dragon type monsters and also the card that you'd pulled last game at the same time to special summon the Lord of D and Divine Dragon at the same time, using that spell card and using the 2 other dragon type monsters on the field to special summon. If you don't care, I'm gonna add a friend to the party chat.
No, I don't mind.
Cool.
Man really thought though. Here comes the hard part. I swear to God, he keeps on wrestling the same fucking game. I beat it.
Nice.
me doing some health points for myself, but I still beat it.
Man. It's the problem with that boss is that you literally need to finish
That
it
wasn't a
early
boss,
game
that was an AI. The
and
boss
get
is all the
lucky.
way at the end.
Well, that's the problem with that particular fight is that you would